This is Asher Syed Yaseen, a 19-year-old former substitute teacher from Osceola County, Florida, accused of molesting his own students. Authorities say Asher preyed on young girls at 3 different elementary schools: Boggy Creek, Ventura, and Pleasant Hill. At first, 6 victims came forward, but the number grew to 9 girls, all between 6 and 8 years old. According to investigators, Asher would call students to his desk under the guise of helping them with classwork, then touch them inappropriately. His crimes came to light when one girl saw his mugshot on the news and finally spoke up. In an interview, one young victim from Boggy Creek Elementary described how Asher made her feel super weird when he touched her. To protect her, the news station hid her voice. But the brave girl even drew a picture for detectives during her statement. Asher was arrested on March 1st, the same day one victim was interviewed. When questioned in a car outside his home, he first denied everything, then broke down crying. More girls came forward, with one saying Asher put his hand in her pants. Detectives noticed his nervous behavior, telling him, "You look nervous, man."
FNU, and then what's the rest of it?
Syed Yaseen Asher.
I'm sorry?
Syed.
Saeed?
Yaseen.
Yaseen Asher, okay. The truth to the best of your knowledge, so help you God?
Yes.
Okay, you put your hand down. Alright, Mr. Asher, the reason why I wanted to talk to you one more time is because additional allegations are coming forward, and I want to understand, because to be honest with you, it's important for me to know what's going on. You obviously know that me and you spoke about 2 children. You pronounce it better than I do. But I did want to talk to you about another child that came forward. So I just want you to be, as you've been cooperative with me throughout this investigation, and wanted to talk to you about it, okay? And this incident is in reference to February 21st. So not February 28th, which was the incident with the 2 girls. It would be now February 21st, which was, there was another incident with.
Yeah, I know.
What happened then? Were you the substitute teacher that day?
21st.
Mm-hmm.
What day was it?
Thursday.
What's the substitute?
Okay. Saying that you touched her inappropriately. Do you remember that incident?
No. But I don't remember.
You didn't touch a student?
No.
Would it be possible that you don't remember her name? Did you touch anybody on February 21st? Because you see, before you told me that you touched a student, you don't remember her name, 4th grader, and that was said before. So now another student's popping up. And I have a feeling that there might be even more. So I need you to be honest with me, because you can hide something for so long and then it explodes.
Yeah.
Asher sat in the interrogation room, giving short answers as the detective confronted him. She told him 2 girls had already accused him, and more would likely come forward. Records showed Asher had taught over 1,000 kids in just 3 months as a substitute. The focus was on February 21st, when a girl said he put his hands down her pants.
This, apparently there's more. How long have you been doing this for? Saying that you put your hands inside her pants and her buttocks, her butt.
No. That's not true.
We're gonna go through this again. These kids are all making that up?
No.
You tell me the whole school's gonna make something up?
No, I'm telling the truth about.
Okay. Maybe a girl. Let me say a girl, because I don't even know if you remember her name. A girl.
Yeah.
On Thursday, she's saying that you touched her butt inside of her pants.
No.
Are you willing to take a lie detector test? It's really a stress voice analysis test, but people kind of refer to it as a possible lie detector test. Would you be willing to take something like that?
No.
Why?
I'm afraid.
Why?
It might hurt me. That's why.
How is it gonna hurt you? It's not painful. Or you're afraid because you're not being honest with me.
No. I'm the.
Man, listen. I don't understand why you cooperated with me. I know it's not. I know I'm gonna find out a whole lot more. Now I'm scared about what I'm gonna find out because you're not being honest with me. We keep on going back and forth. You cried and you told me you were sorry.
Yeah.
Does it seem like you're sorry when you're not being honest with me right now? I know that. How else would I know that? Oh my! I wouldn't be here if I don't know something already.
Asher was visibly panicked, refusing a lie detector test while denying the accusations. But the detective knew he was guilty and kept pushing. One victim said Asher called her to his desk during a test, then held her hands down while touching her. Another 8-year-old girl told her mom she would make excuses to leave class, just to avoid him.
Let me tell you something, and I'm going to be honest. You cried to me. You told me you were a good kid and that you were sorry.
Yeah.
But you're not being sorry when you're saying that these kids are denying something. Do you know what these kids go through?
No.
You know, this other girl that came forward was crying to her mom, saying that something really bad happened to her. You believe in karma? How would you like it if it happened to one of your nieces or nephews? Or you when you were little? Or your family members?
I feel good.
But you're sitting there and instead you're not sorry. You say you're sorry, you're not sorry. Because you're not being completely honest with me. If somebody's truly sorry and wants forgiveness with anybody, you will be honest. You're not sorry. So if I pull video, I will not see you touching anybody that day you substitute. Okay. You want to play that game? That's fine. It's gonna come out. I already talked to you about touch DNA, and this is even worse because I heard you put your hand inside of her pants. Do you think that your DNA is not gonna be there? I don't understand why do you keep on like hiding things? These kids, what did I tell you earlier? That sooner or later everything comes out. I know this little girl is not gonna just make it up. I know that. Be honest and tell me what happened, man. You're sitting there, and at this point, saying you're sorry, but you're really not.
Asher went silent, realizing he couldn't talk his way out. The detective didn't let up.
I know you did. Tell me what happened.
Touch her butt.
Inside her pants?
Yeah.
What is she saying? Something about it's cold or it was cold? Where did that happen? Outside or inside?
So
Behind the desk or somewhere else?
I'm beside the desk.
What else do you do? Who do you do that to that day? Who do you do that to that day? On the 21st. Only one person?
Yeah.
What was she wearing?
Jeans.
Mm-hmm.
Beef. Yeah.
And what?
Jeans.
Uh-huh. And what else?
T-shirt.
So how did you put your hands inside her pants? How did that happen?
She was wearing a skirt.
She's wearing what?
A skirt.
I think you said jeans.
I thought.
What kind of skirt? Was it a jean skirt or was it something else?
I think it said you had a jean skirt.
Okay, so how did that happen?
It was at the desk.
Okay, but what happened?
She came up to me, asked me a question.
Okay.
Told her to get your assignment and come here.
Okay. And what happened?
And I tried to touch her.
Mm-hmm. But how? Where do you put your hand?
In her back.
Mm-hmm. And you slid it down, or was it from underneath her skirt, or was it from above?
It's from above.
Like that, like you go down?
Yeah.
And what did she do?
And told me anything.
How long did that last for?
About 2 minutes. If
She just let you?
Yeah.
How does she look?
she's blonde.
Mm-hmm.
Black eyes.
Huh?
Black eyes.
Dark eyes?
Dark eyes.
Mm-hmm. What else?
Finally, Asher confessed. His voice shook as he admitted what he'd done.
So I could remember.
Is there anybody else that is good at coming forward?
You know? I don't think so.
You don't believe so?
No. That's all.
Look, I already know that there's probably going to be more people coming forward. Is there anything else that you want to be honest with me about?
Say, I would say that I did the wrong thing. I wouldn't do it.
That you did wrong?
Yeah.
I know you did. Did you put your fingers inside her butt?
You know?
What do you do? What do you put your hand inside her pants or skirt or whatever she was wearing?
Just touched her.
Like what? Show me. Put your hand on the table.
Touched her.
You said 2 minutes. Did you leave it there or something else?
I left it there.
Okay. And while you guys were doing what? Like, was she not saying anything? Were you saying something? I'm trying to understand. Like, how does that work?
I believe she was writing an assignment
Uh-huh.
on the paper.
Okay.
She was doing it at my desk.
So she was just talking to you, and then you.
No, she was actually they had an assignment to write.
Okay.
So she came up to me. She asked me how to do it.
Mhm.
So I showed her a sample,
Okay.
and then she told me I would copy this. Can I copy it or
What color was her hair?
blonde? The black and the pink, coffee, dark.
But blonde and coffee is not the same. There's brown, there's
Yeah,
blonde, there's black,
Brown,
there's orange, red, I don't know.
brown.
Brown hair.
Yeah.
Okay.
He gave more details before the interrogation ended. Successful, efficient, and damning. Asher pleaded guilty to 4 counts of attempted molestation of children under 12. He was sentenced to 8 years in prison, labeled a sexual predator, and will be deported after release. In a disturbing twist, he once wrote a letter claiming to be a descendant of a spirit born from fire, and admitted his desire to hurt innocent souls. His victims? 9 little girls, who showed incredible bravery by speaking up. If you want to see more predators exposed, subscribe for more true crime cases.